Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Asad Qizilbash, Vice President of Marketing for PlayStation exclusive games at Sony. Thank you for joining us, Asad.
Thanks for having me.
First of all, let's talk about the 5th anniversary of the PS4 just being celebrated by Sony. Give us a little overview here. It's a big deal, I guess, 5 years for a console.
No, it's been quite a run, selling well over 80 million units globally. And we've had like an incredible rich vein of form in terms of the exclusive games that are available on the platform. This year in particular, we have two that are huge contenders for Game of the Year. So it's been quite a run, and we're very proud and humbled, and just love all the fans who've kind of supported us.
Well, let's talk about Black Friday coming up and some of the deals that are going to be out there. I think, first of all, there are going to be some bundles, right, for people who don't have the console yet?
No, that's absolutely right. I'd say so. I think PlayStation is something for everyone this holiday, that whether you're new to gaming or a seasoned gamer. Our discounts run between November 18th and the 29th. We have discounts on the new PlayStation 4 bundle for someone who either wants to upgrade their system or are new to PlayStation. We have discounts on our PlayStation VR bundle as well, so a great time to get into virtual reality. Also some of our DualShock 4 controllers, and also selection of our top games as well.
And can you talk about pricing at all for some of these bundles?
Absolutely, yeah. So I think if you're new to gaming or you want to update your system, new to PlayStation, we have a 1 terabyte PlayStation 4 bundle. It's $199, and that includes our fantastic game, the Marvel Spider-Man game, which we recently announced is one of our biggest selling games on the platform to date. So that, again, for $199, a high-capacity 1 terabyte hard drive, that is perfect for someone who wants to upgrade their hard drive or, again, who are new to PlayStation. And then the PlayStation VR, again, great time to get into virtual reality. We have over 200-plus games available on the platform. So we have a bundle for PlayStation VR for $199. That includes Astrobot Rescue Mission, which is actually our highest rated VR game to date as well. So two really good bundles, one for someone new and one for a seasoned gamer who wants to get into virtual reality.
And the experience with the PlayStation VR, I guess for people who haven't tried it before, I guess is pretty mind-blowing, right?
It truly is. It's one of those things where you have to try it to really understand how incredible it is. And what's great about VR is, again, it's great for a seasoned gamer who wants to jump into virtual reality, but for those who aren't, who are new to gaming, obviously the controllers are always quite, hard for people to pick up and try for the first time. And what's great about PlayStation VR is you just put on that headset. You don't need any high-end PC. You just need your PlayStation 4. Put the headset on, and you're straight away immersed in these incredible worlds. And it's so easy to navigate through these games and just pick up and play and just experience them. I mean, it truly is mind-blowing.
And that's been on the market for a little while, which means that there are more and more games available to take advantage of it, right?
There really are, and we've got more family-friendly games. One great one is Astrobot Rescue Mission, again, a highest-rated VR game we've had to date. Great family-friendly one. Another great game is called Creed: Rise to Glory, and so it's based on the movie Creed, and so it's within the universe of that movie, and you get to train with Rocky as well. That's again a fantastic game, and down the line we've got great games coming out like Borderlands VR. Again, Borderlands was a fantastic game on the console, and now having that come to VR is great. So there is so many great games now for virtual reality that's great for people new to gaming and also people who are more seasoned.
Well, let's talk about beyond VR, what some of the hottest games for this holiday season are expected to be.
Yeah, so the big one everyone's talking about is our Marvel Spider-Man game, and partly because of the IP of Spider-Man. I mean, who doesn't love Spider-Man? He's such an iconic character and superhero, and so we've partnered up with Insomniac Games, who've developed a fantastic job of developing it, and also Marvel, and we've really created the authentic Spider-Man experience, and it's this open-world game in this beautiful recreated New York City where you get to live and fulfill the fantasy of being Spider-Man. And we just announced it's one of our biggest selling games on the platform to date and an early contender for Game of the Year. And another great game is God of War. So this is a beloved franchise for PlayStation, and we've reinvented it with this new God of War. Again, it's one of the early contenders for Game of the Year as well. So for those people who like kind of action-adventure, really strong story and narrative game, more fantasy-style game, that's the game for you as well. And that's $24.99 for this holiday season.
What are some of the trends that you're seeing today? Are you seeing more people interested in console gaming? I mean, people obviously are playing a lot of games using their phones these days and tablets. Does that sort of whet their appetite?
It really is. I mean, we see those games as a great on-ramp to people to get into gaming. But I think what we found is technology's allowed games on console to really be these rich, immersive experiences, but incredible emotional storytelling as well. And so games now have like story and narrative arc to it that I would say rival any good movie now. So you're starting to see these really great games come out with great stories that people are really jumping into. But again, I go back to virtual reality. It's just a whole new way of gaming that I think is really mind-blowing to people. And immerses people in these worlds like never before. So I think those are the things we're seeing. And also you're seeing generations who parents now who were gaming when they're younger, now they have kids and they're kind of sharing their love for gaming with their kids as well. So there's this generational growth you're seeing in the market as well, which is exciting. So, everyone's into gaming now. It's becoming part of pop culture now.
Well, you mentioned parents. What advice do you have for parents who wonder, first of all, if they should have their kids get involved with video games, and secondly, if they do, what's appropriate, what's not?
Yeah, so the first advice I'd give parents is really look at the rating of the game. So we work very closely, the whole industry works very closely with the rating board called the ESRB, and we ensure that the ratings are appropriate with the content that we have in the game. So I advise any parents to really check that and make sure that they're collecting the right game. And also know that there are so many games now that are family-friendly, different genres, for different tastes, whether you're new to gaming or used to it. There's so much out there. And again, I'm a parent as well, and so this is dear to my heart. It's also important to find that balance. Make sure that you do enjoy gaming and have a social interaction with the family and play games together. But also get outside, get some sunshine as well is very important as well. So it's always trying to find the right balance. But yeah, there's so many games out there for families of all ages, kids of all ages as well.
Terrific. Is there a place people can go for more info on all this?
Yeah, best place to go is PlayStation.com, and that'll give you all the information you need.
Great stuff. Asad Qizilbash, thank you for taking the time with us.
Appreciate it. Thanks again.
Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at C. Crane. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world, listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day, and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on C. Crane at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love C. Crane.